This video is brought to you by Loot Crate. Head today to lootcrate.com/reviewtechusa and enter the code RTU to save 10% on any subscription plan. Skip it up and that up. What's up, you beautiful people? Rich of Review Tech USA, and yes, I am alive and well. I've been going back and forth in between my apartment and my girlfriend's house, and I've been getting my second setup set up here and getting other stuff moved in. I still have my apartment. I'm not moved into my girlfriend's. I'm keeping my apartment, but that's what I've been doing. And now I'm finally settled and able to work, so Review Tech USA is back in full swing. That's where I've been. I've just been all over the place, not in front of a computer and not home. So that's what I've been doing. But anyway, this is a story that is a few days old, actually almost like 5 days old, but I think it's really important to talk about. It's kind of a grim subject. It has to deal with child abuse, but I think it needs to be said. Former Silicon Knights director and founder of Precursor Games, he was arrested in June 2013 on child pornography charges. He's finally been sentenced. According to a report from the Welland Tribune, Kenneth McCullough, 43, appeared in Ontario court Tuesday and pleaded guilty to making child pornography available. He was sentenced to serve 12 months. He had been in jail for the entire year since his arrest. But that isn't all. According to the report, Niagara Regional Police also charged McCullough with sexual assault, forcible confinement, and sexual interference. Damn. As a result, he remains in custody and is scheduled to return to court on August 26th to face those charges. Niagara police found videos and images of young prepubescent boys engaged in sexual activity with adult women. A judge ordered McCullough to steer clear from anyone under the age of 16 and to not come near any schools, parks, recreation centers, or public schools for a period of 10 years. McCullough's name will also be featured on the local sex offender registry for the next 2 decades. There is so much I want to and have to say about this. The first thing is obviously people who are into pedophilia, or are pedophiles, I should say, obviously are mentally defective. I could not even imagine being sexually attracted to a child. I just can't even wrap my mind around it. And if you are, there is something seriously mentally wrong with you. I know that's like, duh, no kidding, but when I see stories like this, it's just like, damn. And I mean, if you look at this guy's picture too, I'll put it up here right now, you would never suspect this dude of doing this. It's insane. And that's the thing I think is the most frightening about pedophiles and pedophilia and child abuse, child sexual abuse, is that the people who are culprits of this, first off, are male and female. There's a ton of stories on the Young Turks where female high school teachers go after young boys. And secondly, you never know who is capable of this. You can't look at somebody. I mean, yeah, you'll see like the typical case on the news where the guy looks like a complete weirdo, but you never, there's a lot of people who are just plain-faced, normal-looking people who are into really strange, creepy shit in the background, or behind closed doors, I should say, and they could be the biggest sex offender on the planet, and you may work with them, you may be their friend, and they may be the worst person in the world, and you don't know it, and they're right under your nose. Also now, the scariest thing is with all the technology, all the games, how easy it is to contact other people with the internet now, these guys and girls, or women I should say, can go on the internet and find kids anywhere now. It's so easy. I did a video a while back where there was this guy going on Minecraft, and then the other game is slipping my mind right now, and he would try to pick up kids on there. It's so easy, and the thing is, it's so easy for them to fly under the radar. I mean, you could be, I remember I did that video, and there were parents that watched it, like, holy crap, you know. There was one guy who said this one dude over Minecraft was asking like his kid what his kid looked like, what his eye color was, what his build was, and he heard and he freaked out and didn't let him back on Minecraft. And that's the thing, is that, you know, it's not like it was in the 80s and even a good chunk of the 90s where these guys would have to do something kind of almost in public to find, you know, to be a predator and find a kid. Now they could just do it right behind their computer and in most cases stay completely anonymous. It's scary. Example of things you got to watch out, like my girlfriend's daughter had a YouTube video up, but she used her mom's name thinking that was okay. But she could, you know, I know firsthand, look, people, if they're weird enough, they could find you. A while back when I did that video on Apple in the Arizona gay rights thing, people posted my information on the internet, and the next thing someone was knocking on my door. And I told, and I found out that her daughter, my girlfriend's daughter, did this video. I told the mom, and she made her take, or my girlfriend, I should say, and she made her take the video down, because you never know, man. And I know firsthand people are friggin' nuts. It's very dangerous out there. And because, I mean, the technology is great. I love all the technology, hence Review Tech USA. But if you're a sinister person or a pedophile, it could be used for very dangerous purposes. And the last thing I'm going to discuss, and I'm sure some people are going to disagree with me, but this is how I feel. I've known people that have been sexually abused, and it's destroyed them. And it's, to have that happen to you is a horrible, horrible thing, and it really pretty much ruins the rest of your life. I feel that sex offenders, pedophiles, if they are proven guilty, should be placed in prison for the rest of their lives. If you are charged with sexual abuse of a child, you should instantly receive a life sentence. No 12 months in prison. No, oh, you're on a sex offenders list. Because how many times have you seen on the news, oh, this guy, you know, he was charged with pedophilia before or child abuse before, and then 2 years later he went out and did something again, and now a kid's missing. It's happened time and time again. And with how much damage it causes to boys and girls emotionally when they are sexually abused, I really feel that anyone who's charged with it and is proven guilty and has done something like that to a child should be in jail for the rest of their life. They basically indirectly murder someone when you sexually abuse a child, because for the rest of their life they're going to feel damaged. They are going to be damaged. And when an adult does such a heinous thing as sexually abusing a child, it ruins them for the rest of their lives. I don't feel that anyone that can do this to a kid should be out on the streets, male or female. I don't want to hear that, oh, you know, the kid who was in high school was 16 and the teacher was super hot. If they're capable of doing it, they're dangerous, and they should be in prison. Period. I really feel that way. I don't care male or female. I don't care if they're 22 or 42. I don't care how attractive they are. If you can abuse a child, anyone under the age of 18, you should be rotting in jail for the rest of your life, because the damage you cause is irreversible. I don't care how much therapy that kid gets, male or female. Alright folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one. The preceding video was brought to you by Big Cheese's YouTube channel. For gameplay reviews, gaming music, and vlogs, subscribe to Big Cheese VG. Link below in the description.